Why do people care about being perceived? Because this is like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a person who cares about that, right? Or at least I used to care about that. I always cared about how others saw me. I always cared about how I'm coming off. I always cared about everybody else's opinions that don't fucking matter. They never matter. This is the thing. You really have to sit down with yourself and say, will it matter 10 years from now? Will it matter 20 years from now? Will it matter 30 years from now? Will it matter? Will it actually matter? And the fact of the matter is, it won't. It never does. It never does. So you got people walking on the planet who are so concerned with everybody else and what everybody else got going on. When really you should put all that energy into you. Into you. Only you know what's best for you. Only you got your highest intent. You know what's best for your greater good. So why are you allowing the opinions of others? Why are you allowing the fear of being perceived to stop you from being who you are? Right? Like, at the end of the day, we are all beings, right? This is a book that I read called The Power of Now, right? He talks about being, right? Being. Now, being can be being, as in being oneself, and being can be as in a being, right? Both goes hand in hand. You are a being, and you are being, literally. Now, you might understand that, you might not understand that, but I'll try to give further context. At the end of the day, we are all ourselves, right? Everybody is uniquely made in their own way, right? We live in a society where following others, like, we have a sheep mindset. People will follow others to feel included or to feel like everybody else, right? To be accepted, right? Everybody wants to be like everybody else to be accepted. But the fact of the matter is, why can't you just be you? Why does it really matter if somebody thinks, oh, you're weird? Oh, you're mean. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. At the end of the day, that's their opinion, right? But what is your opinion? What is your opinion about yourself? How do you think about yourself? Because personally, I think I'm very kind. I think I'm very nice. I think I'm very wise. I think I'm very, you know, there's a lot of positive things that I think about myself. It's not that I don't know the shadow of me. I know my bad traits as well. But I like to focus on the positive, right? So, why the fuck do you care? Why do you care? Caring ain't never did nothing for me at all but keep me stagnant. Giving a fuck about what somebody else think about me ain't did nothing for me but make me hide myself, make me shrink myself, make me not be me. So the fact of the matter is, why care? Why care? Because then at that point, you're allowing people to stop you from being who the fuck you are intended to be. Because you're scared of their opinions. Because you're scared of being perceived. That's why the people who are most successful, I guarantee they don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks about them. I guarantee. You know, that even goes hand in hand with like boundaries, right? People who set boundaries, people who have standards, people who have a low tolerance to bullshit, right? Them people know themselves so much that they don't give a fuck about what anybody else think. They know themselves. So it's like, oh, well, if I'm in this situation and I'm dealing with this, why the fuck would I deal with that? If I know me and I know I don't like that shit, I'm cutting that shit off immediately. 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 Now you one step closer to success. One step closer. Because you trusted your intuition. You did what your intuition told you to do. So then you aligned yourself to your highest good. And you one step closer to getting what the fuck you deserve. So, even we gonna take a nihilistic look on it, right? You got two extremes of nihilism. You got People who believe nothing matters in a sad way, right? Like depressing way, like, oh, nothing matters. Like, what am I living for? Like, what is the point of this? Like, and then you got the positive side, right? Nothing matters. Literally, nothing fucking matters. Like, nothing matters. Everything that you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. There is nobody that's sitting up thinking about the conversation that you had with them 2 weeks ago. You is. You the only one thinking about that shit. That person is on to the next. Nobody cares enough. So why do you? And like I said, it took me a long time to get to this point. It took me a long time to understand that nothing fucking matters. And that allowing others to affect how I choose to present myself or how I choose to be ain't doing nothing for me at all. And so, if you're watching this, and you're listening to this, be whoever the fuck you are, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Everything that you do in the now progresses you for your future. And if you allow others to influence how you think and what you do, because you want to be like everybody else, you want to feel accepted, have fun with that. Let's see where it gets you.